Hi, welcome to Millionaire Business School, sponsored by Palmer College. I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. Today's topic on leadership, I want to speak to you about having a clear vision and communicate to your team. It's important for us to always have a clear vision as to where we want to go. What's a vision? A vision is your dream, what you really want to be heading to. Where do you want to go? What do you want to achieve? Ultimately, why and where do you want to take your company and your people to? A lot of times, people don't understand what your vision is. You want to achieve a lot of good things for a lot of people, for the better good of the community that you're living in. But a lot of people don't understand. They take things for granted. They always assume that it's not important enough. They make promises to you, but they don't deliver. Leaders always have visions. They want to achieve certain things because nobody wants to do it. And not many people can do what they want to do. If you have a vision, stick with it. Don't let people deter you from what you want to do. If they don't follow your vision, remove them, change them. Tell them why your vision is important, why you need to go there. So if you do have a vision, stick with it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If you do so, then you're not living up to why you exist in the first place. We live to live our dreams. We live to make things happen, to make a difference, to make this place a better place. Stick to your vision, communicate it, and keep communicating it till people get your point. So the next time, I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. Hi, welcome to Millionaire Business School. On this topic on leadership, I'll speak to you. That is brought to you by Palmer College. It's all about leadership. Leading the pack is about you leading by example. If you're the leader, you just talk. And if you're a leader, you don't even do what you say you do. And you don't walk the talk and take action. People will never follow what you say. People will not want to be led by you. If you give your people a hard time and they deserve it, let them have the hard time. If they don't want to take it, that is their fault. You don't want them on your team anyways. Leaders on management teams and leaders who need to know better. How do you learn to be leading people if you don't even know how to lead yourself? If you don't even know how to lead yourself and you can't do it right, you will never get it right. So the next time when you talk about leadership, you talk about having a team reporting to you, have some respect for yourself. Learn to be competent. Learn to be sincere. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Do it. Show us with action. Don't just talk. Talk is cheap. Leadership is not just leading the pack because you have a title called CEO. It also means if you are having a colleague and you're able to work with your colleagues to lead them and show them what you're about. So the next time you want to learn more about leadership, learn to do. Stop talking. Stop making empty promises. That will deter you from getting forward as a leader. Till next time, Ernie Chen signing off as Asia's #1 business coach. Welcome to Millionaire Business School, sponsored by Palmer College. I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. I speak to you as a leader myself. I am extremely supportive of my people. I go all out to support my team, my people, my staff, my students, because I care, because I want us to move towards what we can do to make a big difference. People just don't care enough. People just don't support each other enough. And they just take it easy. Why? Because it's easy to take it easy. If you really want to learn how to be a good leader, learn to support one another, learn to listen, learn to clarify by asking questions. Stop taking things so easily if you want to move forward as a leader. Stop taking so easily if you want to become a good, competent professional. If you want to do well, learn to do well by doing. Don't just talk. Talk is cheap. Apologizing is done. We don't like people apologizing all the time because it makes no difference. You want to support your leaders, you want to support your team members, support by taking action. Action is about results. It's not about talking. Till next time, I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. Welcome to Millionaire Business School, sponsored by Palmer College. I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. This day, I want to tell you, today, right now, I want to share with you one very important fundamentals of what leaders can do. It's called not hiding from your employees, not hiding from your team members. I am extraordinarily transparent with my people. I tell them in good times, I tell them in bad times. I tell them when we're going to get out of good times and when we're going to get back out of bad times. It's important for us to keep it transparent and keep communication. People just think that they're in dreamland, la la land, that things are always going to be okay. Think for yourself. If you don't communicate with your people and your people do not know, it's your fault as a leader. If you're the leader, you can communicate and you tell your people what you want and how it's supposed to be, and they don't do it, that is their fault. Do your part as a leader. Communicate, talk to them. Don't sit in your office and do nothing. Walk around. Show people how it's done. Don't expect people to come and talk to you only. Go and talk to the people. Want to become a good leader? Go out there, do something. Show what you need to do. Till the next time, I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. Hi, welcome to Millionaire Business School, sponsored by Palmer College. I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. This topic that I want to share is called showing empathy as a leader through tangible means. What do you mean by tangible means? I've got lots of people who have worked with me today, in the past, and I'm sure in the near future. What is tangible empathy? I've got lots of staff who never even had a chance to live in a house because they had a fight with their wife. They got kicked out. We ran and paid the rent for them so they could have a place to stay. I've got interns coming to work with us from another state. They don't have a place to stay. We get them a place to stay. I've got a former intern who didn't even have food to eat. I bought them food. I bought them packages and everything that they need to survive while they're doing the internship. That's called tangible empathy. People take you for granted if you do too much tangible empathy, because sometimes people just don't realize that, you know what? What goes around comes around. You think your life is going to be what it is today and you're not happy? Do something about it. If you want people to always have the tangible empathy towards you, you can start doing it yourself too. We got to have a lot of compassion in us to want to help people to become better. But people got to do their part. If they stop doing and they don't move and don't do better, it's time to remove them. It's important. Don't let people take you for granted and don't take no nonsense from anyone. No one. Till the next time, I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. Welcome to Millionaire Business School, sponsored by Palmer College. I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. Today's topic is about learning how to lead the younger generation. And that's one of my biggest concerns as a leader, as someone who is in education. I'm concerned if I'm not able to have the right people to train the young generation. I'm concerned if my people who are teaching the younger generation cannot even do the fundamentals of what's needed of them. It's such an embarrassment to call ourselves educators if we don't even do what is needed of us. How can we lead the younger generations if we ourselves do not practice what we preach? That is a big concern. It's good to have some fun once in a while, but having fun and not doing what's needed is all wrong. It's all wrong. It's important for us educators who are responsible for the younger generation to teach them well, lead them well, and show them the way. Not living a good example is not leading your young in a good way. Think about it. Those of you who are lecturers out there, think about it. Those of you employees out there leading your subordinates, think about it. If you're a leader, are you really leading by example? Are you doing what you are needing to do to lead the younger generation? Till the next time, Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. Welcome to Million Business School, sponsored by Pompen College. I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. Today I want to talk about responsibility. Running away from responsibility brings you closer to irresponsibility. How can you promise your people something that you're going to do for them and you forget to do it as a leader? How can you forget when you promise your bosses that you're going to send them a daily report and you keep reminding you don't return? How can you do that? How can you look into the person's face and do the same thing over and over again? How can you be so disrespectful to yourself and to the people that you work with? How can you? Responsibility is about commitment. Responsibility is about making it happen. Responsibility is about ensuring what you promise, what you say, you do. Responsibility is about in here, it's about in here, it's about doing this. It's in the head, it's in the heart, it's in the hands. Ask yourself, do you have the brains in your head to think what's right to be responsible? Ask yourself, do you care enough? Do you have the heart to make this happen? Ask yourself, do you want to do it with your hands? If you have responsibility, you will have all the 3 H's. If you don't, you're not much of a human being. Till next time, I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. Welcome to Million Business School, sponsored by Pompen College. I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. We are in an environment that's extraordinary dynamic today. The world is very fast. The country is moving in the pace because of technology, because of evolution of how things are moving. If you are going to work in an organization, it better be dynamic. If an organization is not dynamic, it's ready to die. It's ready to go downhill. If you're not used to your boss being a big dynamic and wanting to make things happen, leave. Don't become a hindrance, because wherever you go, you're going to slow yourself down and it's not going to work. The world will not wait for us. Business does not wait for individuals. Leaders should never wait for individuals to come up. It's your responsibility to keep up to pace, to come up and want to do more and want to achieve more. No one is going to wait for you if you completely and always wait for people and want things to happen for you. The world does not wait for us, and the world will not want to listen to our poor little stories. Get your act together and get moving forward. Till next time, I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. Welcome to Million Business School, sponsored by Pompen College. I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. People always complain that leaders do not let their people in. But I, as a leader, always complain back that the people, after knowing what you want to do, what you want to achieve, why we exist, they still don't do it. So it's not just one dimension. It's not about the leaders not letting the people in. It's also the people's responsibility. Once you're in the picture, do your part. It works both ways. It's a very lonely journey for the leaders to know where they want to go and keep pushing forward because they're so determined of what they want to achieve. Do you have it in you? Or do you have people to keep reminding you, like a little baby who needs to be fed and spoon-fed all the time in order for you to move? Think for yourself. Where are you currently? Are you where you want to be? Do you want to move forward? Do you want to go further? Ask yourself, in that kind of behavior and kind of attitude, is that what you're going to be able to achieve? Are you going to be able to move forward? Till next time, I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach. Welcome to Millionaire Business School, sponsored by Palmer College. Today I want to talk to you about self-awareness, raising your self-awareness about everything that's going on. And this is not just for leaders. Leaders need to be very aware. This is for anyone and everyone out there. You gotta be so aware about your surrounding. You gotta be aware about what you are about. You gotta be aware about what are the things that you need to do. You gotta be aware about what promises you've made to people. You gotta be aware about the commitments that you've made. You gotta be aware. Because if you're not aware, you're not gonna move forward. How can you be a human being without being aware about what's happening around you? Do you want to be known as the blur sotong? Do you want to be known as the octopus who doesn't know what the hell is happening? Think carefully and ask yourself the question, are you blind? Are you stupid? Are you an idiot? Or do you rather be the genius? Or would you rather be the person who knows what's happening? Or do you want the person to be making the difference? There are three types of people in this world. The people who see things happen, the people who don't know what the hell happened, and the people who make things happen. I choose to be the person to make things happen. What about you? Ask yourself the question. Be honest and stop lying to yourself. Till next time, I'm Ernie Chen, Asia's #1 business coach.